Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We are playing Triangle Strategy. Just about to start chapter 16, I believe. So let's get started on that.
Roland and House Wolffort succeed in reclaiming Glenbrook, but they cannot rest easy, for new dilemmas threaten to tear the kingdom apart. For one, the secret of Serenoa's birth come to light with Lord Simone's passing. Meanwhile, the newly crowned King Roland struggles to reconcile his ideals with reality after punishing the Royalists. Finally, there's the truth about the Roselle and the untapped salt crystals buried within the earth, revealed in a book to Frederica from her late mother. None of these revelations have an easy solution. As all parties discuss the matters, they receive word that the survivors of the Ysfrosti army are gathering at the Grand Norzelian mines. Forced to put all else aside to focus on driving out their foe, Serenoa and his comrades steel themselves for battle.
The remnants of the Ysfrosti forces are gathering at the Grand Norzelian mines. Or perhaps I should say they are rallying there, preparing to defend it to the last.
Something tells me you're right. Gustadolf may have used Lord Dragan's murder as pretext for invading Glenbrook. Yet I believe his true aim was to seize control, not of our kingdom, but of the mines.
Once Glenbrook fell to them, Esfrost did indeed continue mining operations, with notable zeal. Apparently, they transported huge shipments of what they excavated to the Duchy, too.
You mean iron ore? One would assume as much, but we do not know for certain. They say only a chosen few were allowed to have anything to do with the mining or transport.
Odd, ain't it? Granted, the iron from the Grand Norzelian mines is supposed to be decent stuff.
But the Duchy has access to plenty of other iron mines of comparable quality. They've certainly no need to go to such pains to obtain resources from this one.
You reckon there's something special about it?
What my mother wrote of must be true.
I've returned from scouting the Grand Norzelian mines. There were no signs of miners or couriers anywhere. The enemy's numbers do not appear that great, but the soldiers were occupied with some task within the mine. I cannot say exactly how many they are.
Thank you, Huet. Well done. Well, there you have it. The Ysfrosti army is scheming something at the mines. Whatever they are planning, we cannot allow them to continue unchallenged.
Then let us reclaim the Grand Norzelian mines. And in doing so, we shall discover the Duchy's aims in due course.
Right, looks like we've got a character story here. Decimal wishes to do what he can to serve his master, Anna.
Paperwork will be the death of me.
Might I be of some service to you, I mean, Anna?
Oh. No, thank you. I am fine for the moment.
Whatever you require, you need only ask Anna, Master.
Decimal?
I am sorry. I do not seem capable of calling you elsewise. Indeed, the only thing I am capable of is failure.
Don't speak of yourself like that. You are trying.
I bear dire news. The Vanguard is burning through supplies like wildfire. They won't last us much longer.
What? This risks leaving them stranded on the front lines. I must send a report to Benedict at once.
There is no cause for concern.
Isn't there?
You see, I made some calculations when I was assisting Master Eridor the other day, and I discovered then that the supplies were running dangerously low. So I suggested Master Eridor make arrangements for an emergency shipment.
And he did not think to inform me of this? Wait. You acted of your own volition? With no orders from anyone?
I only wanted to be of some use. I made the calculations before I realized what had come over me. I apologize for acting so impetuously.
No. You did well.
I... did?
It seems I misjudged your worth. That merchant did us a great favor. I will ask Lord Serenoa to find other tasks that might put your skills to use.
My thanks, Master. I mean...
Call me whatever you wish. I will take it as a mark of our fellowship. And I am glad to count you among my fellows, Decimal.
You honor me, Master. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, let's take a look. I don't know if there's any side stories. Not seeing any. Okay. So here at the Hierophant's Palace, it says the Saintly Seven gather at the Hierophant's Palace without Serenoa.
Glenbrook has withdrawn from the sanctions and reopened trade with us.
King Roland is truly a man of his word.
Furthermore, during the battle for the Crown City, our forces sustained nary a scratch, while the Esfrosti were all but crushed. We could not have asked for a more auspicious outcome.
An outcome that would not have been possible without the Elfric we supplied them. Still, Minister Serenoa and House Wolford must be given credit for aiding in our victory.
Minister Exham, how strange to hear you lavish such praise upon another.
I am only speaking truth. Leaving Minister Serenoa in Glenbrook's hands is unwise.
I agree. As one of the Saintly Seven, he belongs here with us.
Of course. We shall bring him under our thumb. The Holy One has plans for the young lord. Making him our creature has the added benefit of bringing his entire domain under Hyzantian rule.
But I doubt His Majesty will be so willing to part with him.
Oh, indeed. And yet King Roland owes us a great debt, which will be all the greater after we help him rebuild the Crown City. We will so overwhelm him with generosity, he will be unable to refuse us anything.
So, you mean to seize Glenbrook as well, Minister Edor? Somehow I am unsurprised.
I seek nothing more than to spread the goddess's grace and wisdom to Glenbrook and even Esfrost, until her divine protection shelters Nozelia in its entirety. That is what the goddess desires, and therefore, what the Hierophant desires as well.
Okay, a Lord of Cargo from the Grand Norzelian Mines arrives at Twins Gate.
Is this all of it?
Yes, my lord. This is all the cargo we were able to carry. Our comrades at the mine should be putting the final touches on everything right about now.
And why is no one telling me what is happening? I don't even know what cargo you are hauling.
We're only following Archduke Gustadolf's orders, my lord.
Yes, I understand that. Stop your sniveling. Perhaps you may have heard the Archduke has summoned me to Ironstone. This may be the last time I serve at this fort. As such, I would like to show my appreciation for everything you've done. Do you have a moment?
The sentiment is appreciated, my lord, but the Archduke insisted we make haste.
And did he also insist you spit in the face of his uncle's generosity?
No, my lord. Of course not. I meant no disrespect. We shan't refuse your gracious offer.
Come with me.
Can all that cargo truly be naught but iron ore? I suppose I shall have to find out what it is for myself.
Okay, we've got our exploration phase coming up here. It says the party heads to the mines to investigate and reclaim it from Esfrost's remaining soldiers.
Were those the only ones?
I do not understand. There were far more soldiers here when I came scouting.
They've mined more since the last time we were here. Perhaps the enemy is further within.
Likely that's the case. But navigating these twisted tunnels ain't gonna be fun.
Indeed, the enemy may be waiting to ambush us around any corner. I advise we familiarize ourselves with the nearby tunnels before we head any deeper into the mine, Lord Serenoa.
Agreed. Let's take care to cover our tracks while we look around.
Okay, it appears Esfrost has put a lot of effort into the mines. They've installed quite the number of mining carts, perhaps to transport large quantities of ore. Let us investigate the area further, but we must be on our guard. There's no telling if or when the enemy will strike. We might be able to ride the mine carts to get through the tunnels quickly. Let me see if they work. Might even be able to use them against enemies. Look out, Eredor. Oh, the cart. Phew, that was a close one. Thanks for that, lad. Let's proceed with caution. I would hate for anyone to get hurt by one of those carts. Right. Is this one of Lord Dragan's explosives? They're all along the tunnel walls. We must be careful. May still be survivors. We cannot let our guard down. Just what is Esfrost's aim? Benedict says these carts may prove useful in the event of a battle. Thankfully, I have yet to see any trace of the enemy. I think now a good time for us to glean the position of the carts. Let's go grab this treasure down here. Quality timber ×2. Doesn't make any sense. Troops should be stationed at the entrance regardless of whether you want to defend or abandon the mines. So why are the soldiers hiding in the tunnels? Alright, so for Anna here, the top option is utility. Middle is morality, bottom is liberty. I'm going to go with the liberty option. The burden of defeat would likely be thrust upon them if they return to the duchy. They might just be hiding, knowing they have no place to return to. In which case, we may be able to avoid a battle by calling for their surrender. On the other hand, a cornered beast is likely to lash out in desperation. We had best be careful. Indeed, we cannot let our guard down. So it actually looks like every time you interact, like interacting with the bombs is considered like interacting with an object, which is related to, you know, one of the convictions. I don't remember which one, but obtain a large ranged HP recovery pellet ×2. Okay. Looks like mining continued even after Dragan was killed. I cannot help but wonder if this is what Gustadolf wanted from the start. There's a Kirall pellet behind this pillar. This is one of the, yeah. He just says the same thing every time we interact with one of the bombs. Alright, so here is Roland. He says the mines were meant to be a symbol of a new age of peace between the three nations, yet it feels no more than a distant dream now. What do you think should be done with the mines now, my friend? Alright, so for Roland, the top option is liberty, middle is morality, bottom is utility. I'm going to go with liberty again. Why not leave them for now? Someday the world will be at peace again and mining can resume. Suppose you're right, there's no reason for me to fret over the mines now. But don't you think something seems amiss? The Duchy's behavior surrounding the mines is odd, to say the least. Agreed, I think a thorough investigation of the tunnels is in order. Right, and in order to do so, we must first make sure that they are clear of Esfrosti soldiers. Alright, what does he have to say? There were more people here than when I came scouting. My guess is that they are hiding within the tunnels now. They may be planning an ambush. We should see if there's anything we can do to, or anything we can use to our advantage around here. Here's 2 superior fibers. There's 3,500 coins. Sheely says, I suppose the number of minecarts indicates how much work the Duchy has done in these tunnels. To think they've come so far in so short a time, it makes me wonder what their hurry is. Aha. Right, so here's the obsidian anklet. Let's see here. Oh. There's 3,500 coins. Don't know when the enemy will strike, but when they do, we can utilize these minecarts to fight back. We've just got to make sure we don't hit any of ours. I think I got all the items. Yeah. The obsidian anklet, if I remember right, is really good on decimal. Let's just see here. Where is this? There it is. Increases the strength of magic, or increases strength and magic attack, but prevents natural TP recovery at the start of your current turn. Yeah, it's really good on him, obviously, because he doesn't have natural TP recovery anyway. And yeah, it's plus, it looks like it's 5 strength and 5 magic attack. Yeah, it's 5 and 5. Let's toss this back on. Looks like that's, what, 3? Yeah. Okay, that is it for this exploration phase, so let's end it. There are explosives everywhere. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Me too, buddy.
Benedict, these spheres everywhere. Unless I'm mistaken, they're explosives.
Yes, a means Lord Dragan devised for breaking through the bedrock. They aren't as powerful as blast crystals, but they are simple to set and can be manipulated to go off at the same time.
Reckon I'll go collect whatever charges are left, Lord. Just to be safe.
Thank you. I do not find it strange that there are explosives in a mine, only that they have been left here.
Indeed. As deadly as they are, one would hope they were stored more safely.
You'd think the miners would have put them at the far end of the tunnel if they meant to use them.
But they're everywhere, along the whole length.
If they were to detonate, the entire tunnel would collapse.
Then they must have been left here on purpose.
Intruders! Get them!
The Asphrasti army!
Okay, I think we've got a new mental mock battle here, so let's go to the encampment. Actually, let's just see here if there's... Yeah, still nothing new here. I actually kind of forgot about the whole promotion item thing that we just got. Fight or flight, surprise attack. Swift end is 33. Yeah, that's still a ways out. So actually, I think what I'm going to do here is in this next, I'm gonna do that mental mock battle until I learn Inescapable Arrow with Archibald. It's the next storyline battle. This is really nice to have. So I'm definitely going to do that. Endless Speech would be really good to have. What's this? That's 34 though. It's so far out. Yeah, I'm thinking... So it's got to be probably one of these characters. Either Serenoa... Which one is Roland's? Oh yeah, that's terrible. Probably Anna, actually. Surprise attack. I think that one's probably the best of the characters that are available right now. Lady Luck is 25. Oh, this is pretty... I don't know. That's probably not good enough yet. Yeah, I'm thinking Anna. It's either Anna or Serenoa. Serenoa for his just straight stat increases. Like that's really good right now. But you know, shielding stance I'm not wild about. But Anna's surprise attack would be really good. Yeah, I think I'm going Anna. Let's do this.
I await your orders.
Okay. At this point, I'm gonna actually let me see here too. We can. I can't remember if there was. Pretty sure there was some items that we just got. Where's Milo? Yeah, I think I'm going with Milo here. Tempt all allies or enemies in range for 1 turn. I love that ability. It's so strong. I guess I could go with Rudolph's as well. Don't really care about Hewlett's quite yet. Alright, who else do we have? Oh yeah, Izana's is really good as well right now. Let's go with the Rudolph's. And then, oh yeah, Medina's is still available. Izana isn't. Okay, let's go Medina's next. Hers is really good. And then it looks like we've got Maxwell is available, and same with Roland's. Yeah, let's do Maxwell's. Oh, doesn't have enough TP to use right now. Learn it. Okay, well that doesn't make sense then. So I have to, I'll have to, whatchamacallit, promote him before I can use that. Okay, well that's fine. We can hold off on that then. What about Roland? Oh yeah, Roland can actually use his. I don't think I'm gonna do that yet though. Oh, why didn't I upgrade the rest of his stuff? Interesting. Let's do the TP cost of double thrust. Damage on crits. His weapon damage. Alright, yeah, let's just do this. Okay, that is it. I'm out of materials other than I guess Nar. Yeah, I'm not going to use Nars though. Okay. I am going to do the next mental, or the mental mock battle in the next video and end this one here. So as always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.